Hello everyone, my name is Redseven. Welcome back to another video. In this small one, I want to try to convince you that the hideout is finally worth working at and upgrading because of the things you can craft inside once you have enough facilities, resources and facility levels. The changes have been made very recently inside the hideout. The devs added new crafting recipes and items. Some of those items that you can now produce or craft are very expensive at the flea market. Please check the date of the video. And I am going to show you which ones in a second. Some others are necessary for your stash, even for completing your missions. And let's not forget that very good ammo you can also craft inside the hideout. So let's review what you can do inside and let's put you to work and upgrade everything as much as you can. The advantage you are having right now is that the prices of the items you are needing are a lot cheaper than before, back then when I struggled for upgrading my hideout. Currently my hideout is at max and sadly I cannot see what you can craft at prior levels. So if you cannot see the same items that I can craft, then definitely upgrade that certain facility. Also keep in mind that leveling up a certain facility requires the leveling up of one or more other ones. They are interconnected right now and it will take time, patience and resources. Just an example. It took me around 72 hours to level up my Bitcoin farm to the 3rd or max level. So if you start right now, do not expect your hideout to be fully upgraded in 2 days. It will take longer than that. So let's hop inside a hideout and see what we can do. I will do a full review with pros and cons as soon as I understand it a bit better and when I do some more research. For now, let's just look at the things we can craft, things which make a huge difference if you want to make some quick cash or boost some missions or craft some ammo. Okay, so let's visit my hideout. Everything is at max right now. There's still like graphics cards missing for the Bitcoin, but everything is at level 3 or max level. So I'm gonna start with from the beginning here. At the security, there's nothing much that you can do, but it's interconnected with some other facilities, so definitely work it out or increase the level to level 3 as soon as you can. The Scav case, and I'm going to show you some screenshots with some things that I got from the Scav case. I would say it's worth it if you have the money. Sometimes they can surprise you. I saw one screenshot on Reddit, I think it was, with a key tool, you know, a key bar. I got the pistol case, for example. I got some weapons. I got some other important things. I'm going to show you the screenshots right now so that you can see, and you'll have to decide if it's worth it or not. I'm doing it because I have some money and I'm willing to try. So what we have here is security and then Scav case. The solar power here, it's definitely worth it because it reduces your fuel consumption 50%. So I'm going to speed it up here because I don't want to spend too much time into the facilities where you cannot craft things. The generator, nothing to craft here. You can only add or remove fuel containers. Into the kitchen, here you can craft a lot of things. Now keep in mind the devs wrote a tweet or tweeted not too long time ago that the things you can craft or that the things you craft inside your hideout will count as or will be marked as found in raid. So if you're missing wellstones, for example, for the bad habit mission, then definitely craft them here. What I did here inside was crafting a lot of condensed milk for the Kiba 1 key. So I think I did like more than half of my condensed milk here in the hideout and I bought the rest of it. So very easy. The milk is very easy to find in raids, and the sugar as well. Okay, I didn't craft vodka here inside because I'm using the filter, the water filters, for something else. I didn't craft wellstones either. What I don't recommend is to use the hoses and the purified water if you have any, or if you bought it from the flea market, to craft aquamare. Is definitely not worth it. So very important here, I would say, the condensed milk. If they add some stuff, or if you do not see the same things that I have at the nutrition unit, at your kitchen, then definitely upgrade it, okay? And if they add some stuff, then that means the video is old. Very easy. Here at the filtering unit, you can add and remove filter absorbers. Now what they do is they give you a boost 40% in physical skills. Okay, you can add 3 of them at the same time, and you have a total of 20 hours for each of them to boost those physical skills. Okay, 20 hours. So if you have like 3 filters, that means 60 hours. Okay, you cannot remove them. Maybe I said at the beginning you can add and remove. No, you can only add them. You cannot remove them. Okay, so if you're like, for example, this is a bit off topic, but let me explain it to you guys. For example, if you play today and you cannot play in 3 more days or 4 more days because you have like a business trip or some stuff like that, do not add all the filters, because they will be wasted. Okay, and you will not increase. You will not have that 40% boost. There we go. Then we go for the next one. Here at the heating, you cannot craft anything. You get some benefits there. Library, cannot craft anything, only benefits. Then you go to the rest space, absolutely nothing to craft for now. What do we have here? The medical station, you can craft meds here. Now this is new. The addition of the Saliwa is new, because the best thing that you could have created here was the IFAC, but it was not worth. Buying it from the rapist was actually more worth than crafting it here. But this is now doable, especially if you're at the beginning, soon after the wipe. You know, I don't know when you're going to be getting this, because I repeat, the Salewa is a new addition, is a new added recipe. Keeping in mind that, yeah, soon after the wipe, this will definitely be a possibility, and this will be viable. You know, those 5 Salewas that you have to hand over, you can craft them inside your med station if you have enough level for it. I don't think you will be having enough level for it. Grizzly, you can craft Grizzly as well if you want to, if you don't want to buy it, but I definitely recommend crafting the Saliwa. It's not that hard doing it, and even though it's not worth, when you think at the money you spend in buying these 3 items that you need, maybe just to work a bit inside the hideout, maybe it's worth. So that's it here. I'm gonna switch now to the water collector. You can craft here or produce purified water by using the filters, but I'm using the filters for something else. I'm going to show you. I'm not doing this anymore. I did like 2 or 3 of them and that's it. I stopped. The Bitcoin, as I told you guys, it's not finished. I only have like 11 graphics cards and I need 50. So there's nothing too much to talk about here. You can produce, or you can make, you can craft, you can farm, whatever you want to call it, Bitcoins. And let's switch to the next one, the intelligence center. Let's see, nothing, only some benefits, nothing to craft for now. At the workbench you can do some interesting stuff. Okay, some of the things are new here, and you see that I'm already producing some IGOLNIK, some 7N39, which was not inside these recipes here at the workbench. This is definitely new. So what you can do here is, what I did so far, I crafted a lot of BP ammo for 7.62.39 by using 1 Eagle gunpowder, which it's very easy to find. Then the other things that I did is, I didn't do Warmage and I didn't do RIP and I didn't do grenades, because I needed this, or I still need this Tunguska ammo. Yeah, ammo for one of the missions. Now this is interesting here. Gunpowder is very easy to find on the maps. You can definitely start creating or crafting IGOLNIK ammo for your AK, for your RPK. What I can also recommend, but it's not, if you look at the price at the flea market, it's definitely not worth it. But if you want to do something in the hideout, then you can craft one of the AK-74Ms. You know, I had some elite pliers. Right now the price is around 35,000-40,000 rubles, and the weapon parts are around 20,000 or so, maybe a bit less. So it's definitely not worth when you look at the money. Okay, but if you want to do something in the hideout, then definitely do it. So let's see what's worth here. First of all, SMB, I do not do it, but BP, it's definitely doable, and IGOLNIK as well. Once you do that mission, then you can, and you find like enough Tunguska ammo, then you can start crafting grenades as well. The weapon, it's your call. It's money-wise, it's not worth it. And what I would also recommend is if you want to craft M61, you can do it in the stash, in the hideout, by using a Hawk, gunpowder, and a Helix. Helix are very easy to find. The red gunpowder also very easy to find. So this is also a new addition. Okay. Here at the stash, what you can at shooting range, what you can do is you can try your weapon. And if you're here in this range, then you will not spend ammo. I mean, your mag will go empty for sure, but if you leave the hideout, you will still have the same amount of ammo. So nothing here. You can check, for example, here and see that your hammer is not precise. Just have a look at it. Maybe it's because of the zeroing, you know. Whatever. I'm not going to spend too much time into this. What is very important, and I found this out today. They added the possibility to craft magazine cases in your hideout, okay? By using 2 of these fuel tanks. I cannot show you exactly what I mean, I can tell you what you need, but I cannot show the numbers because I'm producing the hose. And we're going to get to the hose in a moment. So, by using 2 of the small fuel tanks, 1 of the scissors, and 3 bolts and 3 nuts, you can create now, or you can craft magazine cases. I already did one. I got something from the Scavs. I can show you guys what. So, I do not recommend doing this stuff. Maybe fuel if you want to be involved in producing stuff inside the hideout. Yeah, you can produce your fuel here and then add it here, right? So 1 scissor, if I'm not wrong, 1 or 2, but I think it could be 1. And then 3 bolts and 3 nuts. If it's 2, I'm going to tell you in a second. Now, what do I do here in the lavatory, which is like very important. First, the magazine case, you can craft it and you can either keep it for yourself or you can sell it and make some money. What's also very important is this filter absorber. So here is where I use my water filters. You need 2 of them, you need 4 of these air filters, and I think you need 2 set tools to craft a filter absorber. Remember, the filter absorber gives you the 40% boost in physical skills, okay? And they also added the possibility, or the crafting recipe for the hoses. You need 1 silicone tube, if I'm not mistaken, 2 wires, and 1 or 2 insulating tapes. Just check your hideout, because right now I'm crafting it, and I cannot tell you exactly. And the good thing is, you do not craft 1 hose, you craft 2 of them, as you can see there. So that means you can either use your hoses, because they count as found in raid for your missions. Peacekeeper has 1 mission, for example, you have to find like 2 of them, okay? So either that, you can sell them to make some money. I think a hose right now it's around 170,000 rubles, which is like a lot of money. Insane. So, or you can use it for doing something else, okay, in the lavatory. And the other thing that I wanted to show you, my stash is as maxed. I wanted to show you what I got from the Scavs. So 65,000 rubles, and I get this time. Nothing too fancy. I'm gonna make a screenshot just to show it to you at the end of the video, or at the beginning of the video as well. There you go. I saved it, and let me go back to the game. So I have to receive it, and I'm gonna go one more time because I have the money. So yeah, those are like the most important things that you can craft right now inside your hideout. I would say very important, ammo, good ammo. Then you have to do, then what you can do is the filter absorber, but the filter absorber is already something old. We already knew about it. The other thing that's new, hoses, the mag case. So at least 3, 4, 5 things, or more if you count like the ammo separately, that you can craft and that make the upgrading of the hideout a must, I would say. Not necessarily a must, but a very helpful thing. Okay, so take a look at what you have and start upgrading your generator, upgrading your vents, upgrading your workbench. One thing very important in the workbench is you will not be able to use the shooting range, if I'm not mistaken, until you upgrade the workbench to the first level. Also, inside your inventory, you will not be able to use this function. I did a separate video about it, just have a look at it on my channel. You will not be able to use this function unless or until you upgrade to your first level of the workbench, okay? So that should be it, I would say. The most important things: the crafting of the hose, the crafting of the mag case, beautiful ammo. You can craft M61, you can craft IGOLNIK inside, and some other new additions. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. If so, then leave a like and a sub, and check me on Twitch as well, because I tend to stream 5 to 6 days a week starting at 9:30 AM CET time. So come and visit me there if you have questions, or if you want to watch, if you want to support. Thank you very much. Thank you patrons very much for the awesome support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Like the video if you enjoyed it or found it useful, and sub to stay up to date with my content. Come and visit me on Twitch when you have the time, and why not join our Discord if you are looking for help or for a teammate. Stay safe in Tarkov and take some breaks from time to time, and try not to ignore real life, as it is very important. Redseven out. Peace.